Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the ZCWO 1/6 scale Mr. Bean action figure. And here's the box. And it is huge.
That is a big old box.
And it comes with lots of things. I don't know what that texture is. It's supposed to be... I don't know.
It's supposed to look like leather?
Kind of looks like that. But there you see ZCWO, ZC World, Mr.
ZCWO.
Bean. Not a whole lot to look at on the outside of the box.
Choking hazard.
And I think it's not too many boxes with this weird opening procedure. There's foam. And there he is in the box. You can see, he comes with some extra hands, some slippers, his rubber ducky, and here's his chair is in there. And there's more stuff on the layer behind him. And we take him out, there you got his balloons, Teddy, and he's got a suitcase, alternate pajamas outfit. So we're gonna get this all out and set up. So here we go. Okay, so he's all opened up. And look at all this stuff he comes with. Comes with an alternate head, 4 balloons. Well, we already kind of went over that. Didn't mention the watch though. Forgot about the watch. And he comes with all those alternate hands.
I noticed that 5 of these hands are for the right side and only 3 of them are for the left.
Yeah, that's weird. But that must be the hands, the sides he uses or something. The reason I got this figure, obviously, is because I like Mr. Bean. I never really heard of him until I was at my grandparents' house. And my grandma had the, was it BBC or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was like, they play English shows. And Mr. Bean came on. I'm like, what is this? And I forget what episode it was. I remember there was one where he's in the church falling asleep, and then there's one where he's at the dentist. And then riding on top of his car. And I think maybe that chair was one of the funniest scenes. And I just loved it. But there wasn't a whole lot of episodes though. And then they made a couple movies, but I don't think I even seen the movies.
I saw one of them.
But I really liked him. I liked the character. I thought he was pretty funny. And the actor, especially the actor, he makes it work. One of the main reasons I wanted to get this figure was because of the Kumic head. Or Kumic, however you say that. And I thought it looked awesome. And we're going to review that in this too. Because I ordered it separately from this. Because I wanted all this stuff to go with the head, the Kumic head. And it's not very nice. I'm very disappointed with the Kumic head.
Yeah.
First to show you the pictures of the head. And you can see that it's pretty awesome. Like, compared to this head here, this head's decent, but it's not like Hot Toys or even Sideshow quality, I'd say. A recent Sideshow, at least. I still like it, it's just not amazing. But that one in the picture is amazing. And most 6 scale heads, when you get them, they look pretty close to the picture. They're not like little Marvel Legends or something where they don't always look as good. Usually 6 scales look like the picture. And here's the one we got. So much is wrong. I don't know. Like, the color is definitely wrong. His hair's not dark enough. It's like brown. And his skin is way too tan. He's supposed to be pale.
He definitely looks like he got a spray tan. It's like orange.
And I don't know, there's something else wrong too, because it looks so much like him. The sculpt and paint and everything looks so much like him in those pictures, but not here. Like here you can kind of tell who it's supposed to be. But now it kind of looks like a cosplayer.
I think of him such dark circles around his eyes too.
I don't know. And I almost wondered, this came from China, so there's a lot of issues with buying stuff off of eBay and coming from China and being a knockoff. And it's possible that's what happened with this. I tried looking up other in-hand pictures of the Kumic head, and they didn't look too much better than this. Some of them it looked like it was painted a little better, had black hair. But still, I'm thinking you can't really get one that looks as good as that picture, which sucks. So this head's kind of pointless now. I'm probably just going to keep that head, which that head's pretty cool. And ordering this set with all that stuff is pretty awesome. Because I was already messing with him, and then you can put him in some really goofy poses and using his hands and the balloons and everything in his chair. So, screw this head. We're just going over the ZCWO set here.
It is a really good set on its own, but I'm still extremely disappointed that head wasn't cool because it looked amazing.
Another thing is it's weird. There's a ridiculous amount of figures made of him. Like, I didn't think there was that many, and I was looking up trying to find other heads, and there's an Enter Bay one, a 4th scale one, which has a head that looks pretty much exactly like this one, just is 4th scale. There's one that's similar to that, except that his mouth is a little bit open. And then Enter Bay also has a 6th scale one, where the eyes move. Then there's another one where the eyes move, and it looks horrible.
You showed me that one, and it was scary.
Yeah. And then there's another set, which is kind of similar to this. It just comes with less stuff, and the face doesn't look as good. Expression's a little different. And then I've seen other heads that were really, really bad. So I don't know. There's just a lot of figures of this guy, which is odd. But we got to start going over this guy now. So here we go. So there's a look at this head, which I definitely like this head better, but we'll look at the other one a little more. Because this looks like him. It's just that, like we're saying, it's not, the skin and everything doesn't look as realistic as some 6th scale figures. But it's still alright. He's still got a funny expression, which is good. It's okay. The eyes aren't as creepy realistic as some figures. One thing that kind of sucks is his head's really loose. Pops off easily. Well, if you really jam it down on there, I guess. I don't know. The seams don't want to come off. The other thing that I haven't been able to fix yet is a stupid tie. I keep yanking it back so it's straight, and then a minute later it pops. There it goes. It pops back out. I might be able to stick like a little pin in there or glue it. I don't know. But,
if we glued it, you'll be able to get it off to put his pajamas on, would you?
No, you can still get it off.
Oh.
I like his outfit though. That's one of the main reasons I got this one over the other ones. I just thought the outfit looked good. There's another one where it looked a little too... the material looked like felt or something. It just didn't look right. But I think this looks pretty good.
That tweed looks really nice, the jacket.
Pants look good. Pretty much the right color, I think. That's another thing weird. This varies between the figures is the colors of his jacket and pants vary a lot.
This seems pretty accurate. I mean,
yeah,
it looks pretty much the same all the time, so.
And there's his nice little shoes. Just hard plastic, but that's fine.
I do have to say that as disappointed and sad as I am about that head not being good, I think these heads look a lot better in person than I thought they were going to.
Me too.
It really does look like him. I mean, it's not super fantastic realistic head, but it's a good likeness. It looks like him, and it's a good expression.
I mean, that's one thing good about this head is if it wasn't for this head, the pictures I've seen, I wouldn't have ordered this because I just wasn't too impressed with the faces. But now I'm glad that I got this because it's a pretty cool figure. It just sucks that I spent the money on this, and it sucks.
You know, you were saying that, like, now that I'm really looking at that head, it's true, it does look like David Tennant.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe I can make a custom, what's his name, to go with Jessica Jones.
Purple Man?
Yeah.
Why would he be making that face, though?
I don't know, because he's nuts. Yep, there's the other head. The main reason I don't like this head is because it just doesn't look like him as much to me. He does make a lot of goofy expressions, but this one just doesn't really look like him. It looks like somebody else.
It's weird because I remember him making that face, and I do think this is accurate. It's just that that's not how I think of him looking because you can't see any of his wrinkly mouth stuff.
Yeah.
That's what makes him look like him.
I'm not sure if this is who I'm thinking of, but it reminds me of somebody, and I'm thinking the really old show Get Smart. It kind of reminds me of that guy, I don't know what his name is, but I think that's what I'm thinking of. That he looks like here. Like you said, I like the expression. I just don't. It just doesn't look as much like Mr. Bean. So here's his chair, which I think this is the chair that. I have to look at pictures, but I think this is the one that goes on top of the car when he's riding. Like if you haven't seen the episode, he like buys this chair and tries to get it home in his tiny little car. Can't figure out how to do it, so he straps it to the top of his roof, and for whatever reason he can't. I can't remember why he can't get in and drive, so he has to rig up some system where he's sitting up on top of here and pulling levers, steering and going with his car. I can't remember.
Yeah, he's got like strings and a broom, and I can't even remember what all work in the car.
But it's just real funny because once he starts going, he just thinks he's the shit. He's looking around like.
He's like waving at people, making faces.
Yeah. Obviously, at some point, it doesn't work out so well because he loses control. But it was really funny. I almost want a car to stick this on, but that would be huge. It would have to be his car too. He has this weird little car. In the pictures, I didn't really look close, but in the pictures, I thought this was soft, but it's not. It's hard plastic, and I might have said that already. But oh, the bottom's soft.
It's got felt.
But I don't really care. It still
looks good, yeah.
And you can sit in it. I'm not sure if his feet are supposed to touch the ground, though. They don't. Unless he sits up at the edge. He just looks so ready to do something.
He's about to jump out of his chair.
It seems like he should be able to sit back like this with his feet touching the ground, but I think that's because it's not squishy.
It's fine.
Yeah. And here is his balloons. So I was telling Zombie Cat, it's really weird, but within just a few days of each other, I got the NECA It figure that came with the plastic balloon, and then I got him.
It comes with 4 balloons.
And I've never had any other figures that come with like a balloon that you can stick in their hand. It's just so weird within just a few days that happened. But I have to compare him to Pennywise at some point. But yeah, this, you stick them in, I think it's this hand, because this hand's got a real tight grip. And they are a little bit heavy. It seems like they should be lighter. And you have to have it just right or they'll start falling over. We'll try it. There, we got it in that hand. But Zombie Cat pointed out that it could also be this hand, because it's got a pretty tight grip there too. And they do seem to kind of be falling around, spreading out too far, so go try this other hand and see. That's one thing we forgot to mention, is this hand has his wrist exposed. None of the other hands have that. And it could be like, maybe his hand's outstretched holding the balloons, and that's why the wrist is like that.
It also seems likely, like you said, that it's to put the wristwatch on his wrist.
Yeah. If he wears it on that arm. Yeah, so this hand is definitely the balloon holding hand. They fit much better.
That looks right.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool too. And I like the way they look too. They're like, the way they're see-through, and
it bothers me that one is less see-through than the other 3.
Yeah.
The yellow one.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I think the yellow one seems like it'd be more accurate. The other ones seem like
probably.
These seems like them things you blow up, like them. What were those called? Like the weird things.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
They always had infomercials on them.
Yeah, they have like a little straw.
And they weren't like a real balloon. They were like some kind of glue type crap. It was weird. Whatever. I think that's pretty cool. It comes with the balloons. So here he is holding Teddy. And Mr. Bean very rarely speaks. But one of the things he does say is, Teddy. Or, I can't do his voice, but he's like, Teddy. Oh, Teddy. I keep sounding like Forrest Gump when I try to do his voice.
Yeah, I definitely can't do it any better, but you suck at it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I kind of wish like he was made out of soft material, like a little actual teddy bear. But still, it's cool they included him. If they didn't include him, that would suck. And you see he's got his little button eyes, and he's got texture to him. So that's cool. So here's a little rubber ducky. It's pretty simple. There's not really a whole lot to say about it, but it's a cool little accessory. So he also comes with this little fancy watch he's got. It was hard to get on there.
It's a calculator watch.
I think this hand's for holding this, it looks like, maybe.
Oh yeah, that seems right.
So yeah, that hand's definitely used for holding his suitcase. That looks pretty good. I like a suitcase, it's nicely done.
It was very well made.
Doesn't open up, it's just plastic, but that's cool. I just realized something else. I think he often puts Teddy in his pocket, and this is not going to go in there. I mean, you might be able to get his feet in there a little bit, but I think he's just too big, or just because he's not soft, you can't do it. Maybe I can find a generic teddy bear somewhere, make it look like him. So here he is with his little gun pointing fingers. Now, I forget what he was doing in the episode, but I kind of remember this. And I know, like, the Johnny English, which isn't Mr. Bean, but it's the same actor, Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
He on the cover, he like does this with his fingers. I also never seen the movie. I want to see it though, just because I like that guy. But I forget what actual character Mr. Bean was doing with his hands like this. But it does seem familiar. So here he is with, I'm guessing, waving hands. He's got one for each hand.
It doesn't really look like waving. It looks more like he's going to do the Home Alone thing.
Yeah, well, this is another thing that might be from a specific episode or something that I can't remember what this might be, if it's not waving. And there he is with his thumbs up. It's pretty cool. You can get a lot of good poses with those hands. And he's got this hand, which we're assuming is like a scratching his head hand, because it looks like a trigger finger hand with most 6 scales, but I don't think he shoots guns as Mr. Bean, so it seems more likely that it's a scratching head hand. It's a little tough to get it there. There we go. That goes with this head pretty well. So one pair of hands that I really wish this set came with was middle finger hands, because I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen clips from the movie where he doesn't understand the middle finger hand gesture, starts flipping everybody the bird while he's riding in the passenger seat, and this other guy's driving, and he's just flipping everybody off, and I don't know, it looks like a pretty awesome scene, so I kind of wish he came with some middle fingers. But I actually do have a middle finger hand. Fu Manchu sent me a custom Daryl Dixon figure a long time ago, and it came with this hand. So I put it on him. It actually didn't fit. I had to Dremel the hole a little bigger so that it would fit on him. But I kind of wish I had 2, 1 for each hand, but I've only got the 1. But let's see what that looks like. So I think that works very well. The hand is a little bit loose, but it works. I get in position, it's fine. I really do wish I had 1 for the other hand, but oh well, 1's enough, I guess. You could take his shirt off just by Velcro, so that's pretty nice. Oh, so there he is when you take his clothes off, except for his underwears.
His butt cheeks are hanging out of his underwear.
He's actually got a sculpted body under there. Oh yeah. Go! One thing disappointing is he doesn't come with any alternate feet. He just got these shoes, and they're just a solid piece. There's nothing. There's no foot that goes inside of there. And it doesn't make sense because he comes with the pajamas and the slippers. So where's his other feet? There's no spot in the box for them. It's just like they just decided not to do it. I don't know. Hey, got a belly button. But let's get them pajamas on. We stole some Fison feet from a girl, and they don't fit. The pegs are nowhere near the right size, but he's just kind of, that's why he's got the stand now. He's just kind of sitting on them. We stuck them in the slippers.
He's also become Loki.
Yeah. And he's holding his teddy. And the neck looks really bad when he doesn't have it covered.
Especially if you tilt his head back. Look.
Oh, that don't look good. But it's still cool. He comes with the alternate outfit. If you order that for something. definitely prefer him in his regular outfit. It's just cool that he comes with it. There he is, looking super hot. We figured out what the deal with his feet are. You gotta take his flat hands and just use them as feet. They fit in the slippers, sort of. The thumb kind of stops them. But it kind of works.
Looks so good.
Mm-hmm. That head there is good for peeking over something at you. Something like a creepy, insane person. Now, we filmed this video months ago, and like a lot of my videos, I don't get around to editing them for a long time, and that's what happened with this video. And now I've seen that there's a company called Fire who makes 6-scale figures, and they're putting out their own Mr. Bean, and it comes with 2 heads similar to these ones but slightly different, and it looks like from their pictures that the heads are going to be painted very, very nicely, and I hope that they turn out looking that way, because I pre-ordered it because I really want some nice Mr. Bean heads. They look like they got that creepy, realistic look to them. I'm really looking forward to that. I hope it turns out all right. And it comes with a couple different accessories. Some of the things that came with them, the Enter Bay Mr. Bean, like the turkey head. This is a really funny scene from the TV show where he gets his head stuck inside a turkey that he's trying to cook. It comes with a steering wheel, and he comes with a suitcase that actually opens up this time, which is pretty cool. So that's another cool scene, is where he's trying to stuff everything into a suitcase and has some trouble. He also comes with a soft version of Teddy, although he doesn't look quite right, but it is cool that he's soft. So yeah, once I get that one, we'll do a review. Okay, so even though this head turned out to not be good, I am happy with this set. I think it's pretty cool.
I'm really happy that we got it.
Yeah, I really like that expression. That face is good. It's just not, it's not super realistic, but it still is pretty good. I like it. The outfit's nice, and I like the balloons. They're really cool, and all of his different little hand thing he's doing there, I like them. His thumbs up, his gun hands, his waving. Cool, it comes with Teddy, even though I wish he was cloth. Comes with a little rubber ducky, suitcase, an alternate head, which I'm not too impressed with.
We could at least have like an alternate Teddy that was just the top part, so you could stick him in his pocket.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
And it's cool you can switch to the pajamas, but that brings up the biggest gripe that I think I have with this, is that he doesn't have feet. Like, he has shoes, but he doesn't have feet to go into his slippers. Like, I don't understand why that happened.
Why'd you give us slippers he can't wear?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what happened there? That's odd. Most everything else I'm pretty happy with. I really like it. He's one of them figures. It's probably going to end up appearing in a lot of my 6-scale reviews from now on. Just because it'd be funny to see him next to a lot of them.
Makes me want to watch the show again.
Yeah.
Like, a lot.
Mm-hmm. So, yep, I really like them. This is the ZCWO version. There's multiple versions that you can get, but I think the accessories that come with this one are pretty damn cool. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zapagat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Daddy, ready for your date? Oh, she's here. Let's go meet her. I want you to be a perfect gentleman. Oh my.
Are you Teddy?
This is Teddy.
That's a stuffed animal. I came here looking for some action, and you bring me a stuffed animal?
Teddy made the date.
Well, I came here looking for some action, and I'm going to have some. Teddy can watch.
Oh my. What are you doing? Oh, Teddy, close your eyes now.
Shut up and hold still.
Oh.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.